Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Poplar Views. My name's Tim Lowing. I'm the host of this awesome show where I get to introduce people from Alberta to you, the readers of Poplar magazine. And today I've got a really awesome guest from Airdrie Highlanders Rugby, Derrick Greenwood. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tim. How about yourself?
Hey, right on, man. We are together today because your season's just ramping up, and you're really starting to reach out, and you're looking for people and youth specifically at this point to start to really dive into the rugby scene. Am I right?
Yeah, we're itching to get going. We got a program set up for U11s, so 5 to 11-year-old boys and girls to come out and start playing rugby. May through June. So we got 8 weeks of rugby fun going on. It's non-contact, open to everybody. Lots of great opportunity to be introduced to rugby as a sport.
That's awesome. And rugby is, it's got such a passionate following. And you just said something that was just so really interesting to me. You said it was an 8-week program that ends at the end of June.
Yes. Yeah,
so that really works with like holiday season and everything for families.
Well, that was a big part of the goal. Is we want to be an off-season sport for hockey. We know hockey's real big in Airdrie,
right?
As an off-season sport, rugby's just so accessible. It's so good for the body coordination, everything else, and by fitting it in that springtime season, we get in there and get done before the summer hits in and everybody's off camping.
Right.
Makes it easier for everybody to fit it in.
That's really awesome. Like really well done on your guys' part. Tell me about the rugby, like really on a higher level, like the inclusivity, like everything I see on the Airdrie Highlanders page, just, it looks like you guys are having a damn good time. Like, tell me about that.
We, our motto at the Highlanders is there's something for every body. And that's really what it is. Whether you've got a kid that's fast and nimble, or whether you've got a kid that's big and powerful, there's something in there for everybody. And we love that about the game. We love getting everybody into it. So, one of my, the other thing I love about rugby, if I can give you a story,
please.
A friend of mine in the UK, his young one, I think he's 6 years old. He was really struggling with kind of fitting in, a lot of confidence issues, this kind of, normal kid, nothing wrong with him.
Sure. That's normal kid stuff.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And so his dad, a friend of mine, said, what should I do? I'm like, get him in rugby. And so he did. And, the change is night and day. I love watching it because it's inspiring to me to see this kid just blooming. He's out crushing the game out there. Scoring awesome. Tries and running around. He went from being pretty timid to absolutely crushing it on the field, and it affects, it builds that confidence in kids. And I love it. I love it for that reason.
And that's the thing about rugby, is that it's a dependent game. It's a dependent game on your teammates. You're not going anywhere without each other.
Absolutely. It's all about supporting your teammates. It's all about watching the play, being ahead of the game. It's which again, like I say, it's a great sport to complement other sports as well, right? Because the skills you get, the camaraderie you get, it adds, right? So it's a great, even with rugby, we have limited season where you got ground that isn't frozen, right? So let's use the grass when it's not so hard to hit. And,
yeah, no kidding.
Keep the kids nimble that way.
100%. So what does a parent need to do to engage and to get involved? What kind of costs? Because that's such a big deal. I mean, we all want our children to, I got a young one, and we want to do everything, but we got to make good choices. And where does rugby land in that? Like, what does somebody need equipment wise and fee wise in order to participate?
Yeah, one of the beauties of rugby is it's a very accessible sport.
I love it.
So the program we have is 8 weeks, 16 sessions, and plus potentially two tournaments. So we're, you're talking 18 sessions with kids. We're looking at $150 for that. That's going to include one of these awesome T-shirts. Right?
$150
Yeah.
for 18 sessions.
18 sessions.
Wow. That's
shirt, includes your insurance, which we get under the Calgary Rugby Union. So it's it's pretty accessible. After that, all you really need is a mouth guard and boots. You can use soccer cleats for that as well. So
and a cup, I'd imagine.
You can wear one, but most don't.
All right. Yeah, I guess you find out where you're really at. $150 is a fantastic. That's wonderful. Awesome. So let's get that news out there. Everybody out there thinking of something for maybe you've got someone a young one that is just looking for something different and looking to just meet new folks. This sounds like an awesome opportunity. And you mentioned 18 over 8 weeks. So I'm thinking you're getting together twice a week. How does that work?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
6:30 to 7:30. It's at
beautiful
80 Bowers Elementary, just off of Main Street there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then we'll do a couple of Saturdays for attorneys.
That sounds outstanding. So people can head on over to the website, which is, let me have it.
That's airdriehighlanders.ca.
Okay.
There's a registration button there. Just follow that along.
Okay.
Sign up with Sport Lomo and you're in.
That's
we're
awesome.
Going to extend our time a little bit, the registration period. But get on there and get your kids in.
That sounds excellent, Derrick. I appreciate you coming to tell us about this today. We're going to get this news out there. Anybody looking for any other, maybe they want to engage, can they engage directly with yourself, or is there like a point of contact that they can reach out to take any questions that this here may have spurred?
Yeah, I mean, through the website, we've got a contacts page. We've also got a Facebook page, Airdrie Highlanders Rugby. Yeah, and we're happy to engage anybody that wants to talk. And if they want to even come out and see it, there's a couple other activities going on. We've got a try rugby, rookie rugby training, we're calling it, on the 15th of May. And then the CRU or the Calgary Rugby Union is hosting a try rugby event on the 29th of May. So there's a couple opportunities to give it a try even before coming out, but we're always happy to see kids. If somebody wants to come out and try it for a run around, it's a good time.
I love it. This is such a great thing because, I mean, I know, you've shared in the past how rugby's influenced your life and impacted your life. And I think in some cases it's even taken you to different places in the world, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly, and that's the one thing I recall for anyone out there thinking about rugby, such a different group. Like, every time I've ever met rugby people, and Derrick, you're no different. You guys are all so welcoming, and it's strange because you're out there pushing each other, and you're pushing each other hard, and that kind of stuff helps people. It helps people develop confidence that they're going to take into life, and I think this is just such a great thing for young people to be a part of. But the other side of it is that I've always noticed about rugby people is there's a compassion, there's a camaraderie that seems to stay forever. And I know other sports have that, but there's just something about rugby that it's got its own vibe, and it's very cool. So, props to you guys for doing this. I think it's a great thing to have in Airdrie. And obviously over here at Lowing Media, anything you ever need from us to help promote and to help just get it out there, we want to do that because I think you're doing a great thing.
I appreciate it. And one of the things that I like most about it, that, like you say, the camaraderie, and it's more than just your team. It's everybody on the pitch. It's everybody that plays or gets involved. You'll be scrapping it out on the pitch, and then afterwards you'll be sharing bevies on the sidelines.
Right.
All slapping each other on the back. And it's wherever you go in the world, they're playing rugby, and it's so accessible. You don't need to pack a big bag with you. You got, like you say, I've played all across Asia and Europe, and it's it's just such a good game. It's like having a family everywhere you go.
Well, any final thoughts, my friend, before we part ways?
I encourage parents to give it a try, get their kids out, give it a try. You know, we're doing non-contact. There's no chance they're going to get hurt. Not much chance.
They'll learn the game. They're going to learn the game.
They're going to learn the game, and they're going to have a great time, and they're going to do it before the summer kicks off, so they can figure out, do they want to get into it more? And I think it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be great to see the kids come out. We're looking to get our men's team going, so we'll probably be hitting up the dads on the sidelines as well. We've got a killer inside. You know, our women's team is really good as well. You know, we need to get this all rolling again, and we're pretty excited about it. It's so much fun.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us on PoplarView, Derrick. I appreciate it very much. Everybody out there, if you want to check this out, we head over to airdriehighlanders.ca and check it out. Hit the sign up sheet. And if you have any questions, there'll be links there as well. I'll provide them here. That's all, folks. Thanks so much for watching Poplar Views. Make sure you're reading Poplar Magazine. We'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.